Good morning and welcome on the DeadwoodJedi. We're on the free to play today, and I have a lot of coffee. It's one of those days. I got work ahead of me. So big tumbler, a lot of coffee, ready to go here. And I wanted to look at my free to play today. It's been a couple days, and oh boy, I think I messed up, guys. I think I've messed up. I don't know, but I feel like I'm not. I know I'm not as far along as a lot of the content creators. I'm only level 40, which is a little frustrating. I'm struggling to really advance in so much stuff on this game, right? Spider 10. I thought I did that nice little video on Kale, and then I realized this is not 100%. Not 100%. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I need an amulet. Maybe I need a better ring or to level up more of my gear or something, but I'm just not there. Dragon, I can only do stage 13. I tried 14 earlier and I was dying. Like, I just haven't been able to progress nearly to the level that I wanted to. Here, we'll do a fun little spider run and see what I can't do in the meantime. It's probably not going to be very pretty, I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah, it's a little bit, I'm a little bit flummoxed and frustrated and unsure how to proceed exactly, which is frustrating. It's frustrating, to be honest, because I'd love to just be like, last time I had Elven, it was such a game changer. Like, you don't really understand what you have until it's gone. Well, now it's gone, and I'm definitely missing out on having that big time carry. I have like no healing in my team, which is very frustrating, and I hadn't really thought of it. But outside of a real select few epics and rares, most of the healing comes, like the big time healing and stuff, comes from your legendaries, and I just don't have that. A lot of the speed boosters, same kind of concept. So I'm just kind of like, I'm trugging along with a nice slow team. Miscreated monsters giving me shields and protecting me, and he heals himself, thankfully, which is helping me in things like arena and dungeon runs, where honestly I haven't struggled much in arena, which I was surprised by. In clan boss, I'm doing okay, right? We've progressed past easy, we were through normal, we can one key both of those, and now we're on to hard, and hard is hard. It's definitely hard. I'm about a 4 key, like a 3.5 key to 1 key to the top chest in that, and it's just a little frustrating. And I'm finding even though I pulled Maneater's not a solve it all champion. And so I definitely have some things I'm missing out on even with that. And so I'm a little flummoxed. See, this is where I get messed up. He falls asleep and then we get poisoned, and then I'm pretty sure he's about to die here because he's just gonna A1. Oh, thankfully he survived. We win about 70% of these fights. A little frustrating, yeah, it's just I'm a little stuck. Where do we go from here, right? What is the next step? I 6-starred my Kale. Aren't I done? Isn't that everything? Didn't I do it already? The truth of the matter is I haven't. The truth of the matter is I still have a long way to go. And part of that is the real essence of this game is having a complete team. And that's what I'm finding I'm missing out big time on. I've saved a lot of champions, but because I saved a lot of champions for all the future fusions and stuff like that, all the the permanent fusions that are available in this game, because of that, I also haven't leveled up the champions that I am using as readily as I normally would. So my Maneater's still at level 40. In fact, all my champions are at level 40 except for Miscreated Monster. There's actually, I think he's level 40, but he's 5-star. See, there we go. I died. It's a frustrating run right there. But I need him to be able to farm this because I need better accessories too. But if you look at my team, like, I've got Rathalos, I've got Miscreated Monster, but everybody else is basically 4-star and under. I'm trying to get some 5-star chickens because I want to get Miscreated Monster up to 6-star. I think that's the next big thing. And then I'll have at least a really strong duo that should be able to carry everything while I'm ranking other stuff up. But I need other things to rank up, right? I haven't fed my epics. So Yellow Greena, who's terrible. I've got Umatogi, who's not really good. And I've got Rain Beast, who's no longer top tier either, but I don't want to get rid of them, right? One of the things I wanted to do this time is hold on to champions that I feel like might have a future and just maybe aren't really useful right now. So that means holding on to my epics, no matter how bad they are. That means holding on to some rares that are, mediocre. So Petrifia, Avir, Ogrin, Hellborn Sprite, War Maiden, even Odachi. All of these are champions that I feel like might have a place for me in my teams, depending what section I'm going to, right? I've got Runic Warder, who I'm holding on to because he's got a reflect damage. That's going to be really helpful when I hit Fire Knight, right? I've got Hellborn Sprite for the buff extension because I don't know what my clan boss team is going to look like. I might need that. Also, one of my only champions with a heal reduction. Pretty clutch, right? Right there. I don't even need books for this. It's just 100. I kind of need books, but 3 times 50% chance. I don't really need books for that. It lands. Petrifia has been insane for me in clan boss dealing and dungeon runs for that matter, dealing lots of poisons, giving an AoE decreased attack and poison, decreased defense. Very good. Ogre and Jailer I feel is very valuable when it comes to the magic keep, right? The magic keep has all this buff stealing ability here, which is really helpful because that's kind of the only way to beat that boss. And so like until I get somebody better, I mean Ogren's kind of a part of the team. Even Avir, I don't even love Avir. I mean, I like Avir, the Alchemage. She's pretty fun, right? But I need him because he's literally my only healer on my team, right? Turn meter boost, some healing, as an AoE decreased attack, some decreased speed with poisons, like some good stuff there. I was able to pick up Metal Shaper, who I'm going to need for, I think I'm going to need Metal Shaper with his shield for the Doom Tower boss, right? But right now, I can't even advance in Doom Tower. This is how frustrated I am right now, is I'm here at this stage, right? And honestly, I'm pretty stuck. It's real frustrating. I mean, I think I can manual my way through if I really, really had to. I think I could manual my way through some of this, but like I'm pretty stuck on this. It's not easy, right? And I'm like, if I'm stuck at level 6, there's no rush because I ain't going that much faster, right? But yeah, this is rough for me right now. And so I really need to get Miscreated Monster up to 6-star. And this is where I think I screwed up. I think I didn't pull all my shards. I mean, I know I didn't pull all my shards, and I think maybe I should have. Maybe I shouldn't have, 1, saved so many champions, and 2, not pulled all of my shards. I mean, we're done. There's no way we're done. That's not gonna win. Kale can't do it by himself. But those are the 2 big things. Now, I'm not saying that I messed up for sure. This is my feeling right now. If we look, actually, I can show you guys what I have in the vault. All these champions are fusion champions. I have enough epics to get the rares for the Broadma fusion. That's definitely something I want to do. Broadma's a really big help, being a reviver, which is hard to get, a good reviver too. So that's something I want to get, but I don't even have the fragments yet from, there's 2 voids you can get from the 3v3 arena, right? And I haven't gotten those yet, so I'm not in a huge rush to level them up, but I've got all these rares here. I'm just kind of saving and holding on to, and I'd like to use, but maybe not just yet. There's another one, right? Just collecting them right now is kind of what I'm doing. The same thing with champions like Metal Shaper, right? I've got this guy who I'm like, he's my only HP burn champion. I might have to keep him just so I can maximize Rathalos and what he's, got the potential to do. I'm gonna end up feeding War Maiden. I'm gonna end up feeding Gaelic here and this other Diabolist. Like, those are all ready to go for my next 5-star, but it's a very slow mode, for my next 6-star I should say, but it's a slow mode. And so I'm feeling a little bit like I've missed it. I missed it a little bit, and I don't know that there's a way necessarily to catch up or anything, but you can see I'm starting to hold my ancient shards in 2 weeks. I think 2 weekends we should have 2x event for this. I'm starting to save them for that. I was gonna save my sacreds. I was gonna save my sacreds for the next fusion or something, but I think I should just open it. I think my team right now, until I can get a core 5 that I can run through everything with, I'm just really SOL. And This is actually the problem, that when I pulled Saltus Dragonbane with my one epic, that was actually a big problem, or my other sacred, because I actually would have preferred to get a quality epic that I could use for this game right now. And I don't have that. And I think that's putting me a little bit behind the 8 ball. If you look at some of the other content creators that have some really good epics, I mean, I got Maneater, who's top notch, don't get me wrong, but not by himself. I need 1 or 2 more really good ones so I can build a full team around it. So one of the things I'm going to do today is I'm going to pull this Sacred Shard. Hopefully I can get another game changer for my account, right? With the Ancients, the Voids, I want to wait for the 2x events for those. But I think with the Sacred, I'm going to go ahead and pull it. I'm going to stick to my system of not pulling crazy amounts of shards, at least until I get my 5 main. I'm going to hold on to my Ancients. I'm going to hold on to my Voids. I will pull the Sacred because I don't think that's going to hurt me so much. But yeah, this is part of the plan here. This is what we're going to be doing. So we're going to end this video with the shard pull. And maybe this will change everything about my account. Maybe it'll make everything gold. It's an epic. That's good. Oh, wow. Wow. And this is the whole thing, right? This is where I've been complaining and upset, and it shows why. This just changed my entire account. Changed my entire account. Because one of the things I've been desperately missing is healing. And now I just got one of the best healers in the game. Not only does Vogoth place a leech with his passive ability of all things, does he have a provoke as well, which is great for crowd control, but his passive healing is just absolutely insane. This is an amazing champion for Arena. It's going to be amazing for Spider as well. And it's going to be really, really good for literally every part of this game, clan boss included. Huge pull. That was a game-changing ability right there. That just made everything so much easier for me. So much easier for me. Getting him up to 6-star, probably don't need to do that right away. Getting him up to 5-star will probably be good enough. He's one of those champions that can function really well at a lower level, I think. A lot of support champions do that. You don't have to get him to 6-star right away. So this means I can focus on getting Miscreated Monster up to 6-star, probably even Rathalos after that, and Maneater potentially as well. And then I can let Vogoth stay at a nice 5-star, just really tanky for a while. It's a huge pull, huge pull. And I think that just really highlights what I've been talking about. It's like I've been feeling like I was underpowered, and this is why. I was functioning without an amazing champion. And this is the problem, honestly, with me pulling the legendary Saltus, is it gave me a big handicap. Actually kind of hurt a lot, because that should have been an epic that was useful for my team that all of a sudden wasn't. Getting Vogoth is a huge pull. That's a massive win. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. Okay, so I mean, obviously that highlights a lot, right? Getting some of these, I think coming up here, getting that next Sacred Shard would be really, really big for my account. This is something I need to work on. Get Miscreated Monster up to that 50 so I can start getting to those next missions done. There's also some good challenges here. Which one is it? This one right here. I want to try and finish these dungeon challenges, right? Getting the 13 to all these things so I can get that other Sacred Shard. With those two, that should give me a very solid 5-man team, right? Assuming that at least one of them hits, that'll give me at least a 5-man team that I can start working and pushing dungeons and stuff with. Then maybe I can even feed some of those rares. Maybe they'll get replaced by somebody else, right? I don't need a Veer the Alchemage anymore now that I have Vogoth, as an example. So, wow, that was huge. That was massive. I feel so much better about things. I thought I messed up. I didn't mess up. That's great. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll have free-to-play updates every so often. On Friday, we're going to be doing a collab, so I'll probably have that video out for you guys on Saturday with the rest of my my teammates here. We might have some more news as far as like the free-to-play challenge goes as well, so very excited about that. But yeah, I have some Rathalos videos coming up, and you know, a variety of different things kind of in the works here. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Till next we meet, I'm the Deadwood Jedi.